Hey everybody, it's ALG, welcoming everyone back to Let's Play Suikoden 3. And in the last episode, we finally just got here after getting the copper hammer, and in this episode, we're pretty much going to wrap up this chapter. What we're basically going to be doing, we're actually going to be seeing a treasure boss right before we end it, so I feel like I'm forgetting something. It's probably another one of those stupid treasures or whatnot. Should I turn back? Is it even worth it though? Like, I don't even know. Fuck it, we'll go back. Sorry guys. But I always forget about this one because, well, there's a lot of break-offs. As the one you see here, lots of forks in the roads in this forest. So it's kind of confusing to remember where's certain item located and stuff, and which places you aren't supposed to go yet. Random battle there. Alright, so what does this guy have? Oh, herb seeds. I shouldn't have gone back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I edited the return journey out. We're basically at the same place where we left off. But, yeah, don't do what I did, alright? It's not worth it, apparently. But, I did read about that particular item, location, and it can give you a cyclone rune, like an actual cyclone rune, but it's actually very rare that happens. Like, it's a very low percentage that you can actually get one from there. I think it was a cyclone rune. Anyway, those were new enemies that were pretty much pushovers, and you pretty much shouldn't bother fighting them because they aren't worth our time. Alright, so that was Kut Forest for you. That was basically it in a nutshell. Pretty easy place. I think they get like harder enemies later on in the game, but yeah, it's nothing to worry about in Geddoe's Chapter 3 at least. Alright, I love this area, I really do. Like, the rocks almost look like diamonds for some reason. It's kind of weird, but I don't know, this place was always really interesting to me, you know, and the map layout is very simple. Really hollow for a cave, to be honest. Well, yeah, I guess if he was in some city, then you have to resort to hiding under some alleyway or something. But that wouldn't be a suitable hideaway for a flame champion, now wouldn't it? I mean, he's not exactly a counter-revolutionary. I mean, he's half myth. So, it would be more suitable for him to be hiding. Ooh. You gotta watch it, man. You gotta watch it. You tell that asshole. Okay, well. Yeah, Ace was just being an ass. Don't even worry about it, Aaah. Yeah, let's. Alright, so we are in the Flame Champion Hideaway. This is basically a very straightforward cave, and is probably one of the best spots in the game to level grind and get a lot of money and all sorts of stuff, especially much later in the game. There's three types of main enemies that you're going to encounter here. One's a target lady. I'm sure you remember those from Suikoden 2, I believe. And they're basically the ones that, like, leave the targets on your characters, then blow you up. It's pretty amusing to watch. And then you have the, I forgot what they were called. They were like the sun people or whatever. And they basically shoot discs at you. I think those are a character from, that was an actual enemy from Suikoden 2 as well. And you have some other enemy. Okay, here's, oh, it's the Bronze Sun. I knew a sun was in the name. I just didn't, I didn't figure they were called Bronze Suns. That doesn't even make any sense. They don't even look like suns to begin with. But anyway, these guys are pushovers, but I do recall them getting much tougher later in the game, especially when you're trying to get everybody up to like level 50. But, well, that's kind of semi-spoilerish anyway. Okay, so you have a treasure up here. I wouldn't even call these treasures. These are more like, you know, regular items. Oh, we get an old book, volume 9. How swell. Alright. And, that's pretty much it for this cave in terms of items like that. The treasure boss, ironically, is right in this cave, which is really convenient because, we pretty much end the chapter in the cave as well. So, we're going to be going on to fight the Azotus, which I have to talk to you guys about that because that boss is really hard. Oh, here's a target lady. Or they don't call them target ladies in this game anymore? Because in Suikoden 2, I believe they were called target ladies, but... Actually, these are the other enemies that we were talking about. They basically act like, those bombs from Final Fantasy. Basically, if you attack them or whatever, they get bigger like that. Reminds me of a certain fight in Final Fantasy 12 where I had to go up against like one of those bomb kings. And I think it was like in that one forest. Oh god. I'm really being destructive tonight. Am I? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the Bomb King. It was like one of those hunts that you had to do, and you pretty much had to like kill all of them. He just always the target above his head. Hilarious. But anyway, yeah, they're pushovers. I really don't know what happens to these guys if they maximize all the way. I think they'll probably explode or whatever, and you probably want to kill them before then, just heads up there. But yeah, I remember the Bomb King or whatever, he was a bitch to kill. Oh my god. And he had like a whole bunch of his minions, and you know how they work, you know, they'll pretty much self-destruct on you anyway. But yeah, those are what those enemies are like, and those are pretty much going to be the 3 enemies that you could be fighting in this cave, along with the Azotus herself. Now, getting back to the Azotus, if you are a bit careless in this fight, random battle there, if you're a bit careless in the fight with the Azotus, you're pretty much can die. It is a possibility in this fight. This is probably going to be like the toughest fight, boss fight so far in this game, which isn't saying much because, well, this game is pretty easy for the most part. But, yeah. So you want to keep on coming up here rather than going on to the point with the white dot. I don't know if you guys were paying attention to the map while I was rambling on, but there's like a dead end with a white dot at the end of it. That's where you end the chapter. You don't want to go there just yet, because you'd be skipping out on the fight with the Azotus. And we found Old Book Volume 1. We found 2 old books in this cavern. Random battle there. We get back in a fight with the Azotus. She has a few nasty attacks that you have to watch out for, and if you do not have yellow scarves on your mages, turn back now and get yellow scarves, because she inflicts silence on the entire party occasion, so you want to get those yellow scarves on your mages more than anything else. So Geddoe and Aaah for me. Ran a battle there, and we're gonna save, definitely. Alright, so we saved. Excellent. Everybody's full health. I think we're gonna be good. But it is a tough battle. You do kind of have to like think with this one. Here's the Azotus right here. Alright, the Azotus is level 47 and she has 3,700 health points. HP, whatever you want to call it. Alright, oh, and another thing. You cannot use a True Lightning Rune against her. I don't even think you can use a Lightning Rune against her. She will pretty much be immune to those spells, so yeah, this is going to be a very tough fight. Let's see. It would probably be good to cast a, maybe like a Guardian Earth. Trying to think for a minute here. Oh, Cure All says no. You want a Clay Guardian for that. My bad, I got it mixed up. And Double Tusk. But this will help out a bit. Oh, and her attacks are very, very powerful. She does a couple all-party attacks that can pretty much drain your HP down in one turn. And for a boss, she's really broken. She really is. So you gotta watch out for that. And she often goes on Berserk, which only makes her even more insanely powerful. This is one of her attacks right here. She basically lets out a clone of herself in a random door and does this. I think this is her most powerful attack. Yeah, as you can see, she pretty much shaved off about more or less 1/3 of everybody's health, maybe a little bit over that. Yeah, you definitely want to have Joker over there use his water rune for healing, or you can use Aaah and use her shield rune, whichever floats your boat, I should say. Okay, well, can't do much with that, so we'll just have to deal with it. Oh, and it's very, very hard to make her stop casting. You'll have to attack her a lot in order to prevent that from happening. Even though she is level 47, she's pretty much on par with all of our characters. But it's going to be tough to, yeah, as you can see, she's not really going down that easily. Here's another one of her all-party attacks. Yeah, and it's actually like a true rune, or true lightning rune spell, I think. Or maybe it's more like a thunder rune. I think she has a thunder rune. Yeah. And this shit hurts, believe me. Ooh, okay. That was more like 2/3 of everybody's health, which is essential that you need to heal every turn when you do this. And with one of her spells that makes a lot of people silent, if your healing mage ends up being silent during this fight, you're pretty much dead, because you're not going to be able to heal the entire party, which is why you should really get yellow scarves on them before you should enter this fight. Otherwise, no matter what level you are going up against this boss right here, it's going to be really hard either way. And, you know, with everybody's max levels, usually in Suikoden games, you can just be up to like level 60, and that will be enough to take out any final boss. But you really gotta watch out for this treasure boss right here. And we'll do a battle oath. And I want to make Joker do the healing this time, just to save up on Earth Rune spells. Or Shield Rune spells, rather. I'm sorry, mixed them up again. Alright, let's just get... oh, well, that works, I guess. 0 damage? Oh my god. Ugh. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Alright, that's one of her basic attacks. Or that's basically her basic attack. Nothing much. I would just probably heal up with an item or something. I wouldn't waste a whole spell just to heal up one person. But if you don't heal that one person up after you got hit, all it'll take is another all-party spell from her part, and that person can be dead. So I'm taking a little risk here, but we'll see how this goes. Oh, what do you know? She's dead. She's dead. Okay. Awesome. Everybody gets a level. Or 2. Great. Alright, and we shall reap the rewards. Nice. Yeah, as you can see in all of my chapters, I really haven't ran out of pots or haven't come into money problems at all. And it's mainly because we've been fighting these treasure bosses repeatedly. And it really does help and make the game super easy. Grape seeds! Yeah, that sounds like a keeper, right? Well, unless if you're trying to save it up for the mini game. Which I usually don't do mini games in Suikoden games because, you know, the storyline itself is usually going to take like around 100 episodes at best, because that's how Suikoden is. It's so long, and to show everything in this game, it would easily take like, you know, an extra 50 episodes, probably more than that. I mean, my Suikoden 2 Let's Play ran on for 125 or something like that. And that wasn't even like the majority of the game. That was just to show all 3 endings, which, you know, it was gonna go over 100 either way because of that. So, but that's how expansive Suikoden is, and I wouldn't even want to like LP a Final Fantasy game like the Final Fantasy 12, because that'll be like 200 episodes just to try to do all the hunts and crap. It's bullshit. Alright, so after the Azotus fight, we are going to end the chapter here, and it will be lots of fun because we are going to get progress. And after Hugo's chapter 2 and Chris's, well, Hugo's chapter 3 and Chris's chapter 3, we're pretty much going to be going on to the rest of the game, which is only an extra 2 chapters. I still don't know if I'm going to be doing the Kuroku chapter, because, you know, reading about it, it seems like a waste of time. I never done that side quest, and I've never really had any interest. And seeing as how I'd really like to get this LP done as fast as possible, I don't even think I want to bother it. Maybe I could just like upload it like later after the LP's finished. Like maybe I can probably somehow get a file from online and then just like do it real quick. I don't know, but I kind of don't have interest in doing it at this point. I just kind of want to wrap this LP up because it's been going on for over a year, and well, I haven't been able to upload as much. Alright, so there's a circle in the ground. And what's happening? Okay, Geddoe just disappeared without a trace. And the next cutscenes contain major spoilers, but that's basically how this game works. It gives you spoilers in an orderly fashion, and then it leaves it up to you to recollect and match everything. It's like a mix and matching type of thing. But this is going to be really trippy, this cutscene right here. Alright, so I'm liking the design of this temple so far. It's sort of like Egyptian type look with hieroglyphs on the wall. Pretty suitable hideout, I guess. Probably within a different dimension or whatnot, or maybe just deep within the mountain. What? Okay, and after that awesome cliffhanger, Geddoe's chapter 3 is done. I'll leave it up to you guys to think about it. However, we got some reading to do, so I will try to read this as fast as possible. At a meeting with Salome, a Saxon knight, Geddoe finds out that there is a powerful group of magicians who are behind all of the recent incidents. As requested by Salome, Geddoe secretly backs the defense of Lake Castle. He also informs his unit comrade Joker that he is the successor of the True Lightning Rune, and adds that the Flame Champion is his sworn friend. Geddoe now determined to meet the Flame Champion again, blah 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 blah. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, so in the next episode we will go over Hugo's chapter 3, and we'll pretty much resume the game from there. So this is ALG signing off, and I will see you guys later. Peace.